7 of the bankroll challenge. Bankroll $279.31. That is slightly down from last time, but only because we dropped $20 on spin and goes at the start of the stream. We were actually profitable for the second stream in a row on the multi-tables, which really feels like progress. That had not been happening previously. We're now registered into a few, but we will start with some spin and goes today as well. So we have a we'll do a couple of 50-cent tickets. We've got some of those to spend, and one of which is about to expire. Bottom pair, interesting. Also seeing a flop here. Got a gut shot. Got a bottom pair and an open-ended straight draw here now. Everybody checked round. Go on, we'll ask the question. Probably not good unless they're drawing. Oh, we've hit the straight. Wow, okay. Did they also have the 6? They folded. My apologies. I'm trying to... Trying to get the tournament info. There we go. That's more like it. How long until the next tournament that we're registered in? We've still got 15 minutes, so yeah. Maybe could even get some more of these in. Done. Folded top pair. Top pair poor kicker. Might defend over here. Sure. Gut shot, and I guess a run flush draw. That's just too big of a continuation bet. We just have to accept that if they're doing that as a continuation bet bluff, we can take advantage of that when we do hit. Whoa! Talk of hitting. I got a bad feeling it's going to go fold, fold. They were pretty quick checks. We can't mess around too much with the 2 diamonds out. No, darn it. Okay. On a flop like that, that would always be the amount that I bet. I want to keep it consistent. But what a shame. Oh dear, okay. We didn't like it that much. We liked it a bit. We like this one enough. If you want to shove again this hand, please do. Yes! Oh my goodness. Well, obviously we could lose, but I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased. 9s, love it. Oh my goodness! oh, no way. Wow, wouldn't that have been something? So, our full house, Jack's full of 9s, lose, naturally. To quads, as you do, as you do. Got a flush draw and an underpair. Oh dear. No. No, no. Wow. Imagine if it had gone Jack-Jack. My word. I want to save my luck for bigger fish to fry there, right? Okay, open-ended straight draw and overcards. Although if they've got the 5, the overcards don't particularly help. Swing and a miss on the turn. Are they playing us here? Nope, nice. Trying to take this down with second pair. Really? This would suggest they've got it, but I am surprised. Continuation bet with King Jack. We've hit the king, but there is an ace out, which I'm a little worried about. I guess we're committed now, to be honest, looking at the stack sizes. I could have just shoved this. Nice. Blind's getting pretty big here now. Open-ended straight draw again? I seem to be saying that a lot tonight. We don't hit it on the turn. We don't hit it on the river. Just lost with two pair versus a set on the other table. Thankfully versus the short stack. Gosh, I think the blinds are so big now. We just got to go pretty crazy when we get chance. No, that's just a fold. Ah, okay. Got to go crazy on both tables. We're almost half stack on both here. Yes, dominating ace-7. Good flop. Yeah, we'll take that one down. Doing the same. Sadly with queen-6, we take the blinds. That's good. Taking the blinds at that level is really, really good. Sadly can't defend there. Well, we'll keep trying. We get called by King Queen. Deary me, and they've hit the queen. That's almost certainly it. We haven't even got a club. Over here, we got a flush draw and top pair. Nice. Out kicking King 3. Fantastic. All right, top pair. Good stuff, good stuff. Oops. Just timed out on the other table. Didn't even realize. $40 seconds, the blinds go up again. We got top pair over here as well. Hope they didn't have the 7. Or the 2! Oh no! If they had any pair... Oh my goodness, they're saying they've got the 2. Go on, I'll believe him. Many wouldn't. Nice. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Are they really going to check it down with us? Yep. After betting so much before. Well, it makes it even more likely that they did have that too. Struggling on the other table. Getting bullied down here. This might have to be the hand. Yeah, this is the hand. They don't have the ace. We are ahead. We are ahead. They haven't hit. Yeah, they hit on the turn. They hit on the turn. Well, we got to invest. That's all you could do. Just a minute. This will have to be the last one we register in. Just a minute to go until the MTTs start. We're ahead of ace-9. Still not got there. Yeah, baby. That's more like it. That's more like it. All right, heads up here. We're actually heads up on the other table as well, but we've basically got starting stack at starting blinds. Top pair on the other table, and we did raise pre. All right, I guess this is it. Calls us with king 5. Hits a 5. Hits a 5. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's capture here then. Captain Excessor, good evening, sir. How's it going? How's it going? Great to see you. Wow, what a start that is. Kevin Wonders. Thank you. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Belgian Ghibli. Happy Tuesday evening. Still in one of these, sorry. See if they believe us when we tell them we've got the... Oh, no, they don't even give us a chance. They shove on us, okay. Oh, nice. Come on, then. No ace, but they got jacks. Wow, so we have to hit, and we haven't yet. No, not looking likely. No, no picture card on the river. Okay. Well, those free $50 didn't go our way, so be it. Okay, cool. We just take the blinds. That's absolutely fine. Get the tournament info plugged in there. Just want to see when there's any $11 that we can do. Because we got 2 tickets for $11. $9.35. Okay, that's quite a long way away. I'll bear that in mind. 9:35. We could do one. Love you, Hancock. Thanks so much, man. I bought some 350 quid cat ladders today. Hopefully going to be the key equipment required for fixing the roof. How long till the start of the next one? Still 12 minutes? Is that right? Yep. 12 minutes for both the other two. Okay, fair enough. No, it's not right at all. One's just starting up now. Oh, nice. We raise ace queen. We get called by the button. We hit the queen. We hope that they bite. They do bite, and we can pretend like we've just got floated. Thanks, TVs. Good evening, Hellboy. Great to have you guys here. Thank you. And now we'll give them the bad news. Unless they hit a set, and then they can give us the bad news. Hoping that they've got a king, queen, something like that. Oh, baby. Queen, jack. That's exactly the kind of hand we were hoping. That's exactly the kind of hand we were hoping. Nice little pot. I do wonder with hands like that if we could have got all their chips somehow. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking greedily, and they'd make a big fold if we went too crazy. Oh, have I got the next one captured? I do not. Let's get this other tournament in, sorry. And the info. There is a third and final tournament we're registered for starting soon. Ace-9, I guess we've got to call this. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Check call. Definitely check call now. They had Queen Jack. Okay, cool. Nice, nice. The right picture card came then. The only one that missed them. Quite a slow tournament this as well. So, you know, to be up 1,800 chips is good. Is good. Gosh, Zach, sounding crazy upset for some reason. Pocket queens. I think he's just overtired, sadly, because he had to stay up whilst we were at parents' evening. Oh, gosh. I guess we still re-raise this. That raise and that re-raise is so small. Let's make it a proper amount. Let your big hands carry you home. Initial raiser calls. Genius unapplied who min-raised a min-raise. Which seems really weird. Just calls as well. So really the only hand we're worried about here is pocket tens. And we hope somebody has something like ace 10. Or jack 10 suited. Well, let's continue the story. And at this point, we're just being honest. Four bet and a re-raise here. We're just screaming that we've got the overpair. And the first guy finally catches on. This is slightly concerning that this feels a little bit like pocket tens, but we absolutely have to call. There's no decision. No, it is ace 10. That's what we were hoping for. No heart. Uh-oh, no heart. Oh, the red. You cheeky red 6 had me worried. So the min re-raise was with ace 10 suited. The min 3-bet, that is. I'm going to shove over here because this is a 5x raise and I just can't work out. It could be something like ace king, but what 5x raises? Queen 8 apparently. Nice. Misses so far. Club draw and a 7 draw and they hit the 8. We get rivered. We get rivered, but we had way the best of it. So we've got to be pretty happy. All right, we're going to 3-bet ace queen. If it was suited, maybe I'd have flattered that. Need to find another tournament already then. Wow, and another call. Just a call. That's good. That's good. That's promising if we hit. We don't hit. We don't hit. It's three-handed now. Let's ask the question if anyone's got a king. They might not, right? We can ask the question and we can get away. Okay, we're done with the hand. Unless an ace comes on the turn. Even a queen I'm not particularly happy with. Both players call. Wow, okay. Don't suppose, Grandpa, you fancy giving us a free river card? No. Absolutely fair play. Simon's finally out of there. We give it up. Good old position. Does it again. All right, registered in another tournament. Good, good, good. But this one, even losing a few chips with the ace queen there, this one's going well, huh? This one's going really well. We're 5th out of 316 at the moment. It's a very slow tournament as well. We could really try and take our time here. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Late registration is another 93 minutes. Well, lots of 3-betting going on. I say lots of 3-betting. Twice it was us. Wow. Straight beats trip nines. No flush on the river for the diamonds. Be honest, Rick stats. I don't know about that. Okay, okay. We could defend this to a small raise, right? Sometimes 4 deuce suited hits a flop hard. 3-5 is an open-ended straight draw. 2 diamonds, obviously interesting. And as with any hand, 2 pair plus is good. That puts us in a tricky spot. He should love. I think he's just overtired.
Yeah, well, for him to sleep at work anymore, and I've tried putting him to sleep. I tried rocking him to sleep.
Calls us. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Nice, baby. Let's go. All right, next tournament has begun. I'm going to sling the king 9 off. Okay, okay. At least 6 tables. Man, I've been playing 4 occasionally recently, and that is a lot. Like, I'm very happy with 3, especially when trying to stream at the same time. Yeah, temporary guest, man. The last 2 and a bit days has felt way more streamer luck. That's what we need. More of that. All right, King Jack suited in the button on the hot $3. So I think this hot $3 is a lot quicker than the other one that we're doing well in. Yeah, look at already it's only an hour to go till late registration ends. You know what? I think being in position and being suited, I'm pretty happy to mix this up and flat this. Wow, and there's our king. Pretty much what we were looking for. We got runner flush as well. It's a pretty dry board, isn't it? Like, not really any straight draws. Very minimal. No flush draws. Yeah, that's a fine card, isn't it? We still don't have to be particularly worried. The odds of them having 2 diamonds or like 3-5 is incredibly unlikely. 2 diamonds is pretty darn unlikely. It is tempting to check behind, but I just feel like we should have the best hand here. Calls and mucks. They had Jack 9, baby. Paid off by second pair. Love it. Love it. Just nice, straightforward ABC poker. Have the guts to value bet the river when you think but aren't sure you're ahead. And I'm going to ease up on the river bluffs because I just think at this level that we've been playing at, people call too much on the river. So it makes the bluffing too hard, even in good, what would be and should be good spots to bluff. And we're going to get more from our value bets than we should do if we've got the guts to bet what otherwise maybe we'd just be careful and check. So far, so good. New philosophy is working. Learned some lessons from the last 2 nights that have gone pretty darn well, but theoretically could have gone even better. You know what? I'm going to opt out of this. Very early position, King Jack. I say very early position. What? We were high Jack. No, low Jack. So probably technically that should have been a raise from us, but well, and now I wish we had. But we got such a nice stack there. I want to take our time. $10 minutes to go until the final tournament that we'll be in starts. And that is actually a satellite. It's crazy that we're playing 2 cash games. We don't normally do that. 2 cash tournaments, I should say, not cash games. Completely different things. Okay, under the gun 7s. We give it a raise. We've been 3-bet. Now, I suspect that we're getting value to call and try and hit a 7 here. So that's probably all we'll do. No 7. Never mind. I mean, yeah, we'll play tight. We'll wait for a better spot than this, right? Yeah, especially with Grandpa left to play behind us as well. But even so, could have the queen, could have an overpair, both of which are easy enough. Thanks so much, Dr. Hellboy. Thanks, man. I really enjoyed it yesterday. I'm glad you got to watch the VOD. Yeah, $16 in bounties. Would have been amazing to make the cash, though. The same last 2 days, really. We've done very, very well in bounties. But not so well. Not so well in making the cash. We've been in spots where we could have done. And I feel like we... Yesterday wasn't so much our fault. Our ace-king ran into 9s, and maybe they shouldn't have even called with 9s, but fair enough that they did. Can we push this through? No, we can't. No, we can't. Check, check. Really? They could have a flush draw. Are we even beating their flush draw with King 9, though? That's such a low bet. That's weird. Busted flush draw? Huh, ace high. Ace high. Wasn't even a flush draw. Yeah, just thought their ace high might be good. Wow, well played. Okay. Were they value betting the ace? Maybe. Were they bluffing or were they value betting? I genuinely don't know. Okay, we've hit a pair here. Against a button. Okay, okay. Feeling like this is probably good now. Yeah, I really feel like I found the groove, Dr. Hellboy. But we need to take another step now to make some final tables, right? To start cashing tournaments and then eventually hit a final table. Like, a lot of luck's involved in making a final table, obviously. But if we... Oh, no! No! Why did I fold 3-2? Crazy would have flopped the nuts. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. Yeah, if we carry this on, it will happen eventually, right? But first of all, yeah, start cashing some tournaments. And then once we cash some, and then finally make a final table somewhere at some point. And just keep plugging away, right? Just keep plugging away, getting better. Keep plugging away, playing good poker until it happens. New emo for Darkest Dungeon. Nice. Nice. Brilliant, man. Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. Good job. Hey, Glass Boy. Yeah, Rick Poker. I've been thinking of changing the YouTube channel to Rick Reckless Poker. It's a shame. What I should have done was start a new YouTube channel called Rick Reckless Poker and just left the old channel with all the old Blood Bowl VODs, but nobody was watching them anyway at this point. The only reason that could have been good was it would have given me the option to, if for some reason I wanted to do some sort of Blood Bowl YouTube video. I can't see that happening in the near future, but you never know. Nothing doing at the moment. 4 minutes left until the next tournament starts. Yeah, I've really, really enjoyed the last two sessions. Like, poker has been so fun. So fun. And on reflection, the previous one or two just felt like we'd been brutally bad beat over and over again out of everything. And that's fine, right? Like, because that means we're doing something right. If we're having to get bad beat out of everything, you keep up that level of poker and you're gonna have sessions like the last two. Not quite catching anything here. Couple of bits of good news on the house today. One, hopefully my brother-in-law is going to be able to fix my roof. I bought him a special kind of roof ladder that he said he needed, and he thinks he'll be able to do that in a few days when that arrives. And then we also had a look under the floorboards in the bathroom, and we think that the gas pipe job on Monday and maybe rolling into Tuesday, although maybe not, because we think it's a lot easier than we were worried it was going to be. We thought we might have to drop the new gas pipes downstairs from upstairs in 2 different places. And it looks like we've found a place where it drops down and it's copper all the way, which we weren't expecting. Sorry, pocket 8's up here. And obviously ace 10 suited down there when we get there in a moment. Never sure whether to just limp behind with a suited ace when someone limps like this. It's always tempting. Cash and keep grinding? Yeah, exactly. Let's go, man. Let's get doing that. Maybe today, maybe in the near future, because you're never quite sure how any given session's going to go. But let's make that happen, right? Let's keep playing the poker that can make that happen. We're pretty happy with 8s in this spot, is the thing. Maybe I should have bet more. Yeah, now because I don't feel like I definitely know they've got the king. We know M. Falcon calls wide. Because now if I check and they bet, it's like, are they betting because they had the king? Or are they betting because we're acting weak? If they had the flush draw, we're still ahead unless they hit the 10 or the queen. Or if they had like ace, jack, jack 9. This is really 50-50. But we're getting like 3-1 odds. Ah, wow. They did have the clubs, and they hit both the queen and the 10. Dope. It's nice to be playing a satellite. Hardly. We were briefly in a $1.50 PowerPath 3 satellite, weren't we? And other than that, it's been these cash tournaments. Got 5-3 offsuit in the big here, and it folds around to the small. Wow. Okay. You could take it. You could take it. Again, a very playable Jack-9 of hearts in the small blind. Also got 5-4 of spades up here, which we'll get back to. Yep, that's a call. There's been a 3-bet with the 5-4, so we're just letting that go. So let's stick with this this Jack-9 of hearts. Yeah, cheers, Dr. Hellboy. It makes such a difference when you really get into what you're doing, doesn't it? Makes such a difference. Wow. Let's go. Top pair. Vinny Concon made a crazy shove before, so if they shove, we're calling. Simple as that. And if they've just called and hit the queen, then so be it. They had a 9. They folded and showed the 9. I think we must have had them out-kicked. I'd be very, very surprised if we didn't have them out-kicked there. That's a very tight fold. Which is surprising after their crazy shove previously. I kind of want to get in hands with them. I don't know now, because they just made a tight fold, so... No, I feel like Vinny's chips are up for grabs here. And I'm not sure their patience is going to last. We've hit a 9. Sure. Again, I feel like if we hit, we'd really, really get paid. But I don't think we're going to be able to afford a river card here. No. Okay. Yeah, gosh. Vinny loses again. Unfortunately, we definitely haven't got the hand this time to try and take their chips. Well, great to have you here, Glass Boy. I'm sorry you're on a 2-month downswing. Yeah, they're always brutal when they happen. The best thing to do is still just to work on your game, isn't it? But not to adapt your game to the downswing, just to be clear. But just to work on your fundamentals, as you should anyway. And take a break if you feel like it. Which it sounds like you're kind of doing if you say watch me instead. That's always good. Come back fresh. I always think it's good to have a break, and then when you're feeling a bit refreshed, don't come back and play, do some study, and then that really, really gets you kind of champing at the bit to play, and then come back in. Some of the best spells of poker I've ever had were when I was forced not to play, like I was on a holiday for a couple of weeks. And the first week I just wouldn't touch poker, and the second week I'd study. And man, that second week studying had me wanting to play so bad. Okay, nothing particularly doing on any of the tables at the moment. Slightly up in 2 of them and doubled up in the big $2. Break not for 22 minutes. Still trying to see if we can pick off Vinny. Ah, and we get to raise his big blind. We've also got Queen Jack suited under the gun in the big $2. We are going to raise. Just lost a player there, so it's only 7-handed under the gun rather than 8-handed. Re-raised. Well, I guess this is our moment, and not with Vinny. With Gazelle. The Leaping Gazelle. Yep, we've got ace-queen dominated, and we've got the clubs covered. It could split, though. It does split. It splits. We don't get it. Not all of it. Only what we put in. The queen-jack suited just won with the c-bet when we missed, so that was nice. We did still have overcards. I'm guessing this is a call. Yeah, we're getting crazy good odds. 6, 7, 8s are straight, and obviously spades. No, not quite, huh? Not quite. We've hit middle pair top kicker here, and they've checked to us. Okay. They were the ones that bet. They bet pre. And then they just check folded. Okie doke. Nice little defense. Hopefully it'll make them think twice about trying to steal our big blind. Queen Jack suited again. Up here. In the big $2. Small blind. And just a min raise. Making it not too expensive for us to come in. And 2 callers giving us crazy value, in fact. And we hit top pair. Oh, gosh. If we're outkicked by king, queen, or ace, queen, we could be in a lot of trouble here. I can't see us getting away from this. Can I honestly? Wow, maybe I can. Can I? Man. He just called. He just called pre. He didn't raise it up. Could have a set. I'm so tempted to fold. I'm so tempted to fold. Come in here a second. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. It is ace-queen. Oh, my goodness. We miracle river the jack. I'm disappointed in myself there. I'm disappointed in myself. I really felt like he could have the ace-queen, king-queen. And I wanted to fold, and for some reason, I couldn't bring myself to do it, and that was bad. I could have made a really, really good fold. So consider that lesson learned. Oh, they timed that out? That's a shame. There go our queens. Straight to ace-king up here. Yeah, that really felt like they had exactly what they had. All the betting as well said the same. Got to take people at their word more. This is where we've got to improve. Got to make the big folds. Got to make the big folds. It's pretty rare unless it's bit more obvious that the bluffs are there. Sometimes you can really tell with the bluffs, but generally speaking, in those spots, they're telling the truth. Wow, 2 calls and we don't have a spade and it comes all spades and we haven't hit an ace or a king. So this is this has gone from good to pretty terrible. Can't fold for 60. As unlikely as it is. There's still 2 aces and 2 kings that aren't spades. 2's not a terrible card. If he's just got a big spade, we could actually be ahead right now is the thing. We're not even necessarily losing. And if a spade comes and he checks, we could probably put in a big bet and take it. You know what I just said about folding? I just feel like they really could have the spade here. Just one spade. 2. Wow, okay. Okay, so it was a bit odd. I'll try and add that one to memory. They really, really small bet having the flush on the flop and pretty darn small on the turn as well. And then they finally put in a fairly decent size raise on the river. Okay. Well, at least from bad calls, I'm learning lessons. That was a very I don't hate that one as much as the Queen Jack, and it was a very, very different spot. So even though I probably to some seem a bit hypocritical now, I don't know if hypocritical is quite the right term, but it feels like I didn't learn my lesson from the first one. It was such a different situation. It's 2 lessons learned rather than 1 lesson learned twice, if that makes sense. Even though it does effectively boil down to the same thing again. I believe them. Still quite a long time on all the late registrations. Even the big 22 satellite is nearly 20 minutes left. We're not really getting anything anywhere. I say that. We should raise this one, really. Probably need to work on my small blind to big blind situation, because I hate that we're now out of position, right? It's different when you're on the button and you're going to be in position. Now all he's got to do is call me and I'm in trouble, but he doesn't, thankfully. Got 10-4, baby. 10-4 offsuit in the big blind. And we finally get raised so we can get out of there. Oh, pocket 2s. Nice, nice. This feels like a 3-bet. Like, often I just like to call to try and set mine here, but because it's a button raise, it could be very, very wide. So I think I prefer 3-betting. Okay. Well, now I want to set mine. At least he's made it cheap. Oh, darn. Swing and a miss. Not even quite got a straight draw. If they just hit a set, feels a little bit like maybe they've just hit a set. Man, that's such a small bet. I want to ask the questions if they got queens. I really feel like they could have queens or jacks or something here. Problem is, I'm kind of giving them odds to call to 2 out. Oh, yes! Come on! What a crazy hand that is. So to review, we 3-bet 2s, they 4-bet us, and then on a flop of an ace and a king, we raise, they re-raise. No, yeah, we raise, they re-raise. And we re-raise, or did I check raise? Man, I've lost track. Sorry, I'm gonna rewatch it. Terrible review. Couldn't even remember. What I said pre is definitely right. We 3-bet, they 4-bet. We call. And then ace king comes out, and we check raise. That was it. We check raise. Wow, crazy. And it was such a small check raise as well. Such a small check raise. Holy moly. That won us so many chips. Oh, 2s again. The magic 2s. Let's just play them like the nuts, apparently. Studying BBZ. Nice, mate. Nice. Good stuff. All right, this time we will, because it's an under the gun raise, we'll just flatten set mine. Luck beats skill. It sure does, temporary guest. It sure does. Ooh. Now we can still set mine if the original raiser doesn't come back over the top of this. We'll know for sure if we just get to pay to see the flop. Oh, they fold. Okay. Yeah, getting 3-1 now, and I'm pretty sure we can get the implied odds to try and hit this. Not quite hitting the sets today. That being said, man, they could have a big ace here, you know. They really could. It's a good card for us. If they've got a big ace, we're still ahead. Queen Jack just went ahead of us. Yes! Yes! Ace King! It was the size of the bet pre. I just really felt like that was the big ace. Man, wowzers. Wowzers. Pocket 2s are the flipping nuts. We've found the foil to our pocket 9 curse, and it's pocket 2s. They just can't lose. You don't even have to hit the set. Pocket 2s win every hand. Okay, not too bad of a flop. Not too bad of a flop at all. I think we can just put in a relatively small c-bet here and hope that that takes it. Yes, nice. Nice. Up a few chips here. Decently up here now. 3,000 from a 5,000 starting stack improvement. Really flying in this one. Still no late registrations ending for a while. Pocket 7s over here. Let's see how this goes. mean, yeah. There's a flush draw and a straight draw. So we're just going to say, have we got it? And Yama says, no, we don't. They could have the straight draw. They could have the flush draw. It's a shame we didn't get rid of them because I'd rather be in position for sure. It's going to look really weak when we check the turn unless we miracle hit the 7. Even then, that could have brought in some of the straights. Well, it just got even worse. The only good thing about maybe seeing a river card is that the because the person in the blinds is still in. Man. Okay, easy fold. I was thinking about putting in the bluff if that was a check. We lost some chips on pocket 7s. That happens. We didn't do anything silly. Thanks, Glass Boy. Thanks, man. It did, didn't it, right? I'm glad it's not just me being crazy. It did scream big ace. It did scream big ace. Man, these blinds have suddenly gone bonkers. We will put in a defense here. We're getting crazy odds to have a look. Wow, okay. Gut shot, second pair. This is it. We're committed. We're committed. Hopefully we're worst case 9 outing. It's the same as having a flush draw. If they've got the 9 or an overpair, we need a 7 or a 6 or an 8. They've got ace 8. Oh my goodness, they got nothing. They just did that with nothing. Oh baby. Oh baby. Let's go. Pocket 3's up here. Let's go. Woo! Still no set. And I very much doubt we're taking this one down. Wow. Oh, oh. Got to see the flop down here. Oh my word. I'm a bit worried if a spade comes now. All these calls. Starting to feel like there's a flush draw out there. Could be pocket pairs above. Absolute worst case is pocket 2s, but I think we just have to risk that being a thing. Wow, check raise. What is going on? I genuinely don't know if I've got the best hand. We might do. There's plenty of kickers that are worse than ours. So it's just us and the check raiser now. They might as well shove. They could have check raised a... Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, it was a draw. And they miss. Amazing. Amazing. Come on. Come on. Oh, you had me worried. Cheeky, cheeky. Ace jack up here. Exactly, Fossilrisa. You know. You know. Great to see you. The deadly ducks, right? Pocket 5's down here as well. Come back to that. It might just be a shove with the 5s. The blinds have got so big. There's a weird limp as well. Yeah, I'm gonna shove the 5s. The ace jack's missed. A very small raise. Okay. Yeah, we're not done with this yet. Technically, runner on a flush draw to the jack is not great. No, okay, that's gone now. What are they small betting? Feel like they're flush drawing. No, they're the 2. Okay, yeah, fair play. Well, the bets were so tiny. The bets were so tiny. It doesn't really matter. Take it we just won with the 5s. We shoved and everyone folded? Oh, and we got moved tables, so I can't even see, I think. It's being a bit weird. 6 minutes to go till late registration here. I wonder how many tickets there are going to be, because the blinds are so big. We're losing players left and right now. Blinds go up again. We got Vinny to our left. Crazy Vinny's back. Crazy Vinny's back. Just trying to have a look at the lobby in a second. Okay, so currently it's 3 entries and 17 players left. But that won't be decided for another 5 minutes. Sorry, now the blinds go up. So yeah, a long way to go left in this satellite. Only a sixth of the remaining players currently are getting a ticket. No! No! Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah, if that's what you feel like, love, that's an idea. Yeah. Yeah. Get yourself a good night's sleep. All right, not really hitting anything anywhere. I did make a slightly tight King Jack fold here again. But again, the blinds are so slow and we're doing so well. I just want to try and pick as good a spot as possible. The slight problem with this is if we were against observant opponents, it would mean that if we were raising early, we've got real big monsters and we want them to not be that sure of it. Well, we'd have outdrawn King Queen, but we'd have sure been scared. Terrible big blind, sadly. We've also got the big blind down here. Slightly better big blind down here. Not going to cut that, though, is it? Let's be honest. And that's break. And that's break. So I'll see you at 5, everybody. Rocky's face is tilting. Yeah, I think you're right. I remember that. Wow. All right. Cheers, everyone. Woo! Beep beep. Oh, I tell you what. Captain Excessive was here earlier saying hello, so he's reminded me it's about time we got a shorty video going. I miss him.
Morning, comic book fans. Welcome back to Comics in 5 Minutes. I'm your ever-loving Shorting. Today, we're going to take a quick little look at Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. Now, I get that is a long-ass title for a comic book, but I'm down with it. Jerry Dugan himself has said they're going to bring it back. I like it. They should be bringing it back. Before we get too much into the comic book itself, though, you're going to have to find out something about me. I am more of a nerd than you think I am. And yes, I know you're probably thinking, Shorty, you own a comic book store, do video reviews on comic books, and you're standing by a Star Wars. Yeah, I know, but I'm also really into tabletop role-playing games, like, not just into them, but I am president of our gaming society, our local gaming society. I also have helped, like, design games and playtest stuff and actually created some of my own stuff. I'm, like, big into it. And I also am a history buff. I have a degree in history and heritage, and I've helped set up permanent exhibits in places. And I've got to be honest, people I know, the history buffs and the tabletop RPG fans, that is a Venn diagram that's almost a circle. And one thing we like doing as a group is imagining stories that could involve characters from the same period in time, but from different cultures. The period we usually go to is like the 1870s. I'm not going to lie, part of that comes to the fact that we're all English, or at least most people I hang out with, and in Victorian London there's a whole lot going on. Don't get me wrong, a whole lot of terrible stuff which led to the late-stage capitalism we're currently suffering through right now, but also huge advances and fantastic literature. In America, there was the Wild West period going on, and again, that is a period of time which really interests me. 1878, Billy the Kid was riding. That kind of period, there's a lot going on, and don't get me wrong, overly romanticised and terrible for a lot of it, but still interesting and fun to talk about. In Japan, we had the end of the shogunates and the fall of the samurai, brought about in no small part by the colonialism and imperialism of the two other cultures we've just mentioned. But because there's so much going on, we always kind of think, like, how cool would it be if characters from those three environs all came together at the same time. And that's basically what Dugan and Brown have done. Well, two of them at least. They've ignored Victoria and London, and I don't blame them for that one. Instead, we've got a cowboy and a samurai, and I was a little bit unsure how they're going to bring them together. Don't get me wrong, there are ways you can do it. There's an awful lot of history you've got to take from to get people from these cultures to the same location. The fact that it went in a really different way than I was expecting was nice. It was a surprise, and it kind of blew my mind a little bit that they were going to go in that particular direction. I'm not going to spoil that for you, but I did really, really enjoy what they did in the end. It actually added more to the world that they're creating and gave me more reasons to come back and see what else they were going to do, because it gave them more options rather than just focusing on these two characters. Now, the only reason, with all that being said, this one didn't instantly make it onto my pull list was I wasn't too sure on the artist, Gary Brown. Now, it's not to say I didn't like his stuff, but I didn't really know much about him. And I could have poked around on his Instagram, or I could have even found an advanced look at his comic book to have a look at it. But I actually do prefer discovering things as and when I get hold of them, put them in my hands, and actually get to experience them for the first time. And that is when I realised, yeah, this guy's good. Works really well with Dugan, because Dugan likes telling big, over-the-top action kind of stories. I've heard some people criticise that he may not have been the right person to wrap up the Krakoan age. I've not been reading, so I couldn't really comment, but the stuff of his I have read, I think it'd be great doing like the X-Men 97 kind of thing. It'd have an awful lot of fun with that one. And the art for it really backs that up. It is full of action sequences that look absolutely brilliant. It's kinetic, it is bold. There's some wonderful posing of characters in there, which would make Frank Miller proud. It's also an art style that I really like. It is effectively mostly just black ink work with matte colour over the top, and when I used to do art when I was a much younger man, that's the style I used to do, because I was really bad at shading with colours. So just doing the shading with hatching and line work and then putting a matte colour over the top, I really like doing it. I almost got good at it. When I see it in comic books, I get a little bit jealous, because obviously I never got that good at it. But I also really like seeing it. I know the work that goes into it, and I know how they can make it work, and it looks fantastic. It's also a little bit scratchy, a little bit lo-fi, which again is exactly what I want out of it. But it does things with that style that are also spectacular. I've already told you about the action sequences. They are brilliant. The pose is fantastic. Fantastic onomatopoeia behind all of this stuff. It's really, really good looking. But then we get to the end, to that point where it does something that I wasn't expecting, and it kind of blows the doors off my expectations of the story. The artwork goes up a level as well. And I want to make sure that nobody thinks I'm criticising the artwork before. Like I say, it's exactly the kind of stuff I like, and it's done brilliantly. But when you do something I'm not expecting and do it well, that does elevate it a little bit. And what they do is just throw lashings of colour into it. So much so that in a couple of really decent panels and a fantastic splash page, we suddenly have a complete change in the story's colour palette and the way it's presented to us. It is a surprise, don't get me wrong, but again, the story was a surprise. So it kind of works that, again, we have this story and the art working in fusion with each other, but it also shows that going forward, I've got just more to get excited about and more to look forward to. Now, don't get me wrong, I've also got the two main characters, which are fantastic, and the overarching plot, which I can't wait to get more into. But to say the art was the thing that kept me on the edge a little bit, it's really nice to know that that is actually a thing that dragged me into it and had made me put it now onto my pull list, and I'm going to read the rest as they come out. That's it for me for now, though. I do have more reviews this week. Keep checking back. Do the social media thing. If you like what you see, by the way, I genuinely don't mind if you tell people about me. Until I see you all again, though, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.
Goodbye, Shorty. Thank you so much. Sorry, I accidentally closed my creator dashboard. There we go, back now. This is the YouTube link to Kapow Comics. Oh! Let's go, baby. We get action. We really, really get action. And we take it down with the C-bat. Not a terrible result at all. Make a lot of chips pre-flop. And then just shut it down on the flop. Small blind's all in, so I guess we just step out of the way, to be honest. Oh, late registration's ended. It is 3 tickets and a bit of cash for 4th and 5th. And there's 19 players left. Right, back over here, playing a hand here. And Limper gave us good odds to top up our small blind, but we do not get there on the flop. There was a flop with ace 4-5 earlier. You couldn't give us that. Oh, okay. Sure. Nice. Nice, baby. Wow. Who needs ace 4-5? So yeah, Kapow Comics, the wonderful sponsors of the channel. Please check them out in the About section, where we also have their Facebook link and their store link. Treat yourself to a comic today. Honestly, amazing for well-being. I really mean that. I absolutely love them. And I hadn't been into comics for 2 decades. Before they sent me some, and I couldn't have enjoyed them anymore. I absolutely love them. Oh yeah, Mrs. Relis saying how I put some like post-apocalyptic background music on when I read them. It's great. It's really great. Oh, swing and a miss. Thought our Jack 9 might pick something up here. Oh, that's very cheap for 2 overcards, and a 10 would be interesting. No, I'm going to make a tight fold on this one. So we would have a double belly buster now, a 6 or a 10, but obviously then the heart, and it's like, do they have the flush? And we still have the overcards. Oh, okay. We're going for it. The time has come. It's folded around to our small blind, and we've got an ace. And we pick up the blinds. Amazing. The blinds are absolutely huge, if you hadn't noticed. We've got an M of about 5. Gosh, this might even be a shove again. I kind of hope someone takes me off this one. I don't want to do it 2 hands in a row. Yeah, cool. Trying to make at least the top 5 out of 15 remaining players. We are currently 7th, so we're just outside that chip stack-wise, but there or thereabouts. The problem is very much how crazy the blinds are now. This is the table we need to focus on. The other 2 are reasonably slow by comparison. The big $2 is absolutely snail pace, which isn't a bad thing. There's 10 minutes left in the hot $3 until late registration ends, and there's 40 minutes left in the big $2 until late registration ends. Oh, here we go. We're going to lose somebody. No, maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Ace 9 is good. Even with the king on the river, that is not going to cut it. And Jack 6 isn't going to cut it either. Yeah, cheers, Dr. Hellboy. Love those alpha waves. Although, I've been getting a few demonetization notifications, which at the moment I'm not monetized anyway on YouTube, so that's fine. But I'm not sure if it's from the alpha waves or the video that the alpha waves goes into afterwards. I've got to be careful, though. I really, really love the alpha waves. But I've got to be careful. I don't want to have all my videos forever demonetized. Pocket 5s! Yeah, this is probably a shove, as scary as this is. This is a bit scary. The blinds are that big. Oh dear. Oh dear. King, Queen? Oh my word. And they've hit. No miracle 5. King, Queen. King, Queen. Oh, what a way to go. What a way to go. Well, 4-5 suited. Can it rip us out the fire? All that, and we got called out of position by King Queen. That's absolutely bonkers. In a satellite tournament. That is so crazy. promising in some ways, though. That is not a good flop for the 4-5. Runner, runner, flush, runner, runner, straight. Runner, runner, full house. But that's only if they haven't got an ace. Okay, we do hit a 4, but now there's 3 hearts out. No, it's been counterfeit. We really probably had the best hand of the turn. No, there is a 6. No, we did not. No, we did not. I don't know how they didn't bet that. Though I guess they were so scared of the ace. Well, we tried our best and failed miserably. The lesson is never to try. Right, there's a satellite in 4 minutes. I have registered as 4. Let's get back to the 2 cash tournaments. No, no. Too short stacked. They could shove. Would hit middle pair. Don't change the rhythm. Ha! No way, Captain Excessive. That's cool. That's cool. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. Oh, congrats, Flux Streamer. That's amazing. Worked on Dread for 59 years? Dread isn't 59 years old, is it? I'm sure Judge Dredd isn't 59 years old. Am I just getting older than I thought? I thought it was in early 80s or late 70s. I thought it was like 78 or something. First appearance 77. How long was that these days? 47 years. So Judge Dredd's 47 years old. But yeah, good to see you, man. We have King Jack in the button on the hot $3. Takes the blinds. Okay, that's fine by me. I still can't believe that kid queen called. I really don't mind, right? Overall, it's a good thing that players play that badly in satellites. Yeah, I'm just literally like, whoa. Oh, 3 minutes to go until late registration in the hot $3 that we're currently looking at. And we have another King Jack. Jobin, how you doing, man? Been a while. Good to see you. Thanks for checking out the bankroll document. Oh, we get shoved on. And we are like bottom of our range. Well, not quite bottom, but close to bottom of our range here. Wow. Oh, yeah, dominated by Ace King. Not sure what Queen 4's doing. Okay, Ace King hits a full house. Pretty comprehensive. Oh, okay. Well, we got a much better hand this time. And people have... that tilting face, as Glassboy said. It's a weird fold. I don't know about that. It should be. Yes, it is, love. Yes. Go crazy. Oh, good night, love. Love you. Mrs. Rettles off to bed. Let's capture the new table that's just died. Oh. First full round defending ace 9. Okay, okay. So we've just overtaken the big aces. Ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack. Also, like, the lower pocket pairs, right? 8, 7, 6, 5s, 4s. 2s. Yeah, that's a really great flop for us. But we didn't want to give away too many turn cards. There was so many cards that made it worse. Made raising it the optimal thing. Let's try and capture this new table. Good night, love. Sleep well. Out for the count. Ah, I remember this satellite. We start really short stacked. All right, we get called. We've got pocket 3s on the hot $3 as well. 30 seconds left on late registration. What a flop! We have a straight flush draw. The 5 of diamonds would give us a straight flush. We are... Somebody overshoves. Well, we absolutely have to call it. Even if they've got one of our draws, they won't have both. And we'll... If they don't have a pair, if they're doing it with a draw, we'll have the 7s and the 4s. They had the 6, and we completely missed. Well, that was nice and quick. Ooh, okay. So we just called a raise with pocket 3s over here. And the flop's low, which generally is a good thing for our pocket 3s, because there's quite a good chance they don't have anything. And then on top of that, we've also got the gut shot. So we're 6 outing if they call this, but I think it's a nice spot to shove on them. Not an instant call is good. Yeah, baby. Love it. So the 2 tournaments that are going well continue to go well. Okay, 16 minutes. There's a good tournament. Let's go with that. Ah, wait. Unregister. Unregister. There should be a $10 that we have a ticket for in about the same time period. So instead, we register for that. Oh, baby. Okay, late registration here is over. We will actually be raising this if this folds round. Let's have a look at the lobby. It's not the right lobby. It does fold round. I wasn't actually expecting that. I think we're committed to going in with the small blind. If they shove on us, the big blind could get us off. Small blind folds. Big blind calls. Okay. What a strange flop. Why are they betting out? All right, I don't know what to say. Weird hand. Maybe I just had to let it go on the flop. At least they stopped us from bluffing off more of our chips in case I'd have done that. Pocket 4's over here. We got called by the big blind. It's a scary flop, to be honest with you. Wow, okay. Less scary now. They could have a made straight. But if not, we're in a very, very good spot. We don't get particularly paid. What a weird hand that other hand was. One of the weirdest. Regardless. Irregardless. As you can see on the other table, what are we going to get, by the way? Nothing. The old Doyle Brunson. We're still doing okay, and it's paying out 127 places. For a slightly small $5 for a non-PKO tournament. For all the money being in the cash, it's a bit top-heavy, but fair enough. We're just outside the money positions at the moment. We're looking at about the top third. Soon it'll be the top third. Yeah, it was just such a weird one, temporary guest. We were second to act on a full table, and the under the gun raises. I just don't know. I just don't know. I still thinking back now, I'm not sure at all. We're going to defend our cutoff. Oh, I'm already showing you that table. We're going to defend our cutoff here with a raise and a call. We have 10-9 suited in the cutoff, so we'll join in. Oh my goodness, we flopped top two pair. Let's go. There are too many draws out there for us to slow play this. So we'll make it easy for Max and hopefully difficult for Marcel and Frido. Cool. Don't hate taking that now, four-handed, with the draws out there that there were. And we continue to enjoy this big $2, that's for sure. 50, it was a misclick. Cool, cool, okay. Nice one. That's amazing. I'm not getting the odds to call this right. Short stack shoved on us. Very nearly. Oh my goodness. Almost any hand but this. Almost any hand but that. We had the odds to call there. Crazy. No, Glass Boy. No. Never. Don't think I've ever played 8-game. All right. We're getting a nice chance to top up our small blind. Yeah, you know what? That was always going to be a risk. But for 200 chips, I think it was worth it. Yeah, I really like Judge Dredd. Ace deuce. We got an M of what? 6.5. We're not ridiculously desperate yet. Although I must admit, this is a tempting spot. We could go with anyone as well that isn't Carol. Maybe that does make this a raise. Okay, easy fold. You don't bet me? Son of a gun. Wow, quite the action. King Queen takes it down with a huge turn card, overtaking the 2 pocket pairs. No straight for the 10s, no flush for the 10s. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, okay. Queen's under the gun. Not the ideal position for queens, but we'll see what happens. Still always nice to have them. Oh, do we have any mods? My apologies. Oh my goodness, we hit the set. All right, now we start to play because there could be some straight draws out there. 10 Jack being the scariest one. Wow, big check raise. I'm going to flat this. It's a little scary. Ace of diamonds. I like that it's an ace. I don't like that it's a diamond. I love that they've checked to us. Yeah, I think they were just trying to bluff us probably on the turn. I could be wrong and the ace could have shut them down, but I think it was a bluff. Certainly the ace shut down their bluffing. Oh, oh. That's a call. And now we're not. Not too bothered. You can't be here, right? Because you're just a temporary guest. Hey, thank you so much, Dr. Hellboy. Amazing, man. So kind of you. And thank you for banning the bot. Very appreciated, sir. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much, man. Interesting spot for pocket threes, huh? I think we can shove that. It's a bit of an overshove, isn't it? But we are ahead. Oh, baby! And we're staying ahead. Boom. And a good job, too, with the 6 on the river. Wow, what a tournament we're having over here. This isn't a shove, right? I doubt. No, I think we are going to shove it. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, but we're going to shove it. Okay, we get the 900 stack to fold. That's good. Round to the big blind. And we do take it down. That is absolutely huge. Oh my goodness, we get to do it again back to back. Well, I'm really happy about this now. This looks hopefully a lot weaker than it is. See if we can get lucky. Dodge any big aces twice. Got round to the button. They do fold. Round to the blinds. It's the only one that's got us covered, but we're being crazy short stack if the big blind called and beat us. Oh, have we run into it? Yes, we have. We've run into kings. We don't flop the ace. It could run a straight. It could run a straight. Oh, nope. So close. Small blind woke up with kings. We were just at a point where the blinds were crazy and we had a legit hand, but it didn't work out. So be it. Are registered in another tournament. Ah, but there's another one, isn't there? I was quite liking the look of. Pocket twos. Pocket twos. We know that pocket twos are the nuts. Yeah, there's a satellite in 4 minutes. I did register to it, and then I unregistered, and now I've registered again. 16 minutes till late registration. We're finally getting there in this slowest of all tournaments. I wish I bet bigger than this. I wish I bet bigger than this. Yeah, now I don't know where I'm at. Well, we got a flush draw. We got a set draw. We hit the set. That's crazy. We can only call a bet. Oh, that's such a tiny bet. Maybe we can raise. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We get it paid off. What did they have? They had Jack 10. They had 2 pairs. Straight into Jacks. What a tournament this is. What a tournament. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is just crazy. We're 5th out of 671 players. All right, we've got some action from a pretty short stack as well. Three bet from a big stack. This tournament's going well. Let's proceed with caution. We don't need to... it would be risky to 4-bet here. We don't need to take that risk. We don't need to take that risk. And now we can just get away. And if they've got queens, kings, aces, we've just saved ourselves a load of chips that we wouldn't have saved pre. They had ace queen, fair enough. So it would have been a race, and it would have been a race that we lost. Three minutes till the $10 power path that we won a ticket for yesterday. Hitting sets left to right. Yeah, we had a hot run there, didn't we? We had a hot run of sets. Oh my goodness. All right, straight in, not messing around. This is a bounty bill. Oh, I need to update the tournament info. Oh my goodness, really not messing around. Flush draw, bottom pair. We hit the flush. Wow. Oh, and then they fold. Sad times. Sad times. Oh, Domlev, baby. 37 months, sir. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, Domlev. You legend. You legend. Right, get the tournament info correct on the satellite. Oh, and here comes the third one. Happy Tuesday, Domlev. Thank you so much, man. Only 10 minutes till late registration ends. Ooh, action hand here. This could see 3 people all in. It does. King Jack to knock them out, but it's 2 ace kings, and there's the ace, so that isn't happening. The King Jack is basically out. It's not a bounty tournament, so we'll just get out of the way. Got 3-6 offsuit in the small blind down here. Nope. Easy fold. Our button hand is somewhat better, but not incredible. King 8 of spades, and we'll get out of the way of that one as well. Wait for something better. You better, you better, you bet. Okay, okay. The old queens. And an under the gun raise. We'll bang that up some more. We'll bang that up some more. Initial raiser says, let's see a flop. And our queens hold in the sense that no ace, no king comes out. We don't really want to give them any more cards. And there's a flush draw and some straight draws out there. So we'll put in a nice big C-bet. Kind of hoping for a check raise here with them having the jack. We don't mind just taking that there. Oh no! Oh, it's weird how many times we've folded a hand that would have flopped a straight tonight. Like, been very clear folds every time. Okay, somewhat interesting big blind in the big $2 with ace-8 of diamonds. Even more interesting big blind in the bounty builder satellite with the old fishhooks. Just a limp. We do get some action, and it again holds as an overpair. Slightly scary that an ace has a gut shot here. And lots of other straight options and flush options. Ooh, our ace-8 has hit an ace. So let's go back up there. We've got sixes on the bottom table as well, the $10. No diamond. Diamond would have helped. 5 or a 6 would have given us a straight draw. We didn't get any of it. The check is nice, though. The check is nice. Looks a little bit like we've hit the flush here. I'm pretty darn sure we're ahead, so we'll put in a small value bet. And yeah, we get the fold anyway. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm trying to decide whether to raise or just check. I guess I'll just check for the 6. We'd have the world's best disguised set. There's only a chance no one has the queen here. Let's ask the question. The big blind says they've got it. I mean, there's straight draws and flush draws out as well. It is just us and them. And they could just have one pair below us as well. I think we can bet again. I think we can bet again. And now, if they had the flush draw, it's just come in. That's really bad news. If they have the 2 or 3, they should just check. And I think that must be what they had. Oh, they had ace-5. And they had a flush draw by the turn. Okay. Not what I expected. Super glad they didn't bluff. I think I was going to let that go. Oh, baby. Nice to have made a few chips in the $10. We've got an ace-9 suited. I guess we're just about interested. Never a big fan of ace-9. We've done all right with the middling aces tonight, weirdly for us. We've been defending them from late position raises when we're in the blinds, when we're in the big blind. It's done well for us. I will let this one go, though. I don't think they do well against early position raises in general. Queen, Jack in the... We could just wait for a better spot, right? Presume that we're good enough to have more profitable situations for less risk. Okay, sadly a 3-bet takes us off our big blind there. I was quite looking forward to seeing the flop. The flop was not good for us, though. So, slight gains here in the Bounty Builder satellite and the Power Path Step 4 satellite. And, of course, we are still doing just fine up here in the big $2. In fact, it is only just over 2 minutes to go until late registration ends, and we can have a look at what the situation is. Currently, it's looking about a third of remaining players should make the cash. And what I should be thinking, which I haven't been thinking of in the last 2 days, is if I want to play slightly more marginal stuff than the really locked down stuff, don't get involved with the other big stacks. Be much tighter against them. Would be nice just for my psyche to survive to the cash in this one. Obviously, the real goal, in a sense, is to make the final table and some proper money, but would really do me some good to make the cash positions, even if we're only looking at $3.40 or something. Just folding everywhere else at the moment. Okay. I don't love this hand early position, but it's certainly got to be a raise with the under the gun not opening, just getting out of the way. I wouldn't hate a short stack shove here to just protect us. We'd know where we're at. We could just call, see how it goes. Come on, Jarzak. Protect our raise. No. We actually get a call from a somewhat short stack. The big stack gets out the way. That's good. I wonder if we put them all in here. I think if we raise... Yeah, we'll just raise. It's fine. Let's see what happens. If they shove, we'll have to go with. Okay, wonderful. C-bet takes it, and we got kings down here. Oh, but an ace hits. Okay. We'll slow it down. There's not too many cards we're too worried about. I mean, I guess they could have called with something silly, like 2-3. Who knows? It's not very likely, is it? I'm just trying to think how that 3 could have been bad for us. And the answer is if they had a 3 and nothing else. And that isn't very likely. We don't hit a king on the river. That's a very small river bet. Yes, we beat 9s. Oh, baby, we beat 9s. Let's go. Shame they didn't. Man, they really could have 3-bet that pre. Fair dues. Other than, like, they could have not done their bets there. They got away from that pretty cheap. That could have cost them their whole stack easily. We make some more chips. In the $10 one. Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness, we have 10s again. 10s again. Kings again, this time in the Bounty Builder satellite. Immediate call. Can I get a 3-bet, anyone? Please. Especially with this caller. Yes! Yes! Brilliant. I say brilliant. Sometimes aces versus kings, right? Just for a second, I'll show you that we're 3-betting shoving here against short stacks. There was a min button raise. I'm just going to flat with the kings, you know. No aces come. A very, very dry board, in fact. Ace-9 versus ace-jack. And we don't quite split. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, going back to the kings. I'm getting really, really greedy with these kings. Okay. Hoping no one has the 3. If they had 8-4, we've just re-overtaken. The odds of that seem incredibly low. I should have just shoved this. There's no reason not to shove this. This is silly not to shove. They have a flush draw. They don't get there. What a weirdly played hand from ace-9 suited. Pocket kings, baby. Make an absolute killing. Absolute killing. Let's go. guess we're playing this if it folds round. There's a limp. What does the limp make me want to do? Fold, weirdly. Under the gun limp. That was such a borderline. There's not many hands that a limp would put me off from a hand that I'd normally raise. Hey, Zom, good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday, sir. Happy Tuesday. Back bit of satellite, so long left. Okay, that's a shame, but that's a fold. The last time we played back at this guy, he really had it. Our ace-9 suit was in bad shape against ace-jack offsuit. Don't want to repeat history too soon. Indeed, he had sevens this time. Would have been in awful shape. He's got a very nice stack now. Well, relative to how he was doing before. Yeah, we just don't need to play hands like this, right? I've been raising enough. Let's just give it time. And I'm very glad I did. Pocket 8s out there. For some reason, King 7 fancied it. Pocket 8s absolutely destroys them. Folding everywhere else. Small blind here. Let's see what we get. No, not very much. Not very much at all. How long's the break? Only 5 minutes. Nice. Man, that's gone quick. Decaf this time, for sure. Yeah, 10 o'clock at the end of break. Decaf for sure. Cool. Although the big $2, in theory, we could be in for a while, but I've said that the last couple of nights and we weren't really. Didn't go too deep. Dog too deep. That's an action flop, isn't it? If ever I saw one. 4, 5, 6 mono. Wow. And indeed, action is had. All right, big blind in the $10 with ace 7. So sorry to cut away from this hand that we're not involved in. This is my channel. We will only watch hands that I'm involved in. Don't get to watch other interesting hands. Go watch their channel. No, we're just following this. Sorry, we'll try and watch the completion of this hand. Forget my hands. I'm the least interesting player. Oh no! Oh no! No, I am sorry. We are coming back. We have the absolutely dreaded, always hated, never fails to get us knocked out, pocket flipping 9s. Just take the blinds. 100% happy with this. Just take the blinds. Yes! They hardly won a center thing, but they didn't lose a center thing. Woo! Let's go. All right. We said, hey, we're defending. And now we're not. And we're probably not defending our small blind. Oh, okay, okay, limper. I take it back. Significantly increases the chance. Oh my goodness. The player to our left of us has won a Sunday Storm. They're like over 10,000 player competitions. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Won a Sunday Storm. Wow. That is one of the rarest badges you'll ever see. Hey, Jabble. Ask in chat. You're not prepared to wait 4 minutes. How was the gym, man? How was the gym? Great to see you. Great to see you. And it's going okay. Oh, baby. Pocket Kings. Well, if we can make some chips off this, what a tournament we're having here. But obviously, sometimes Pocket Kings do, in fact, lose. Yeah, the main thing that's happening today, Jackball, so far, is that we've been doing all right in this tournament. It's the big $2. 247 places get paid. There's currently 521 people left. All right, just a limp. That's a lot better than nothing. So we'll put in a decent raise. We've got 5s in the Bounty Builder satellite. I'm just really enjoying the poker as well, Jackball. Like, really having a good time. The last 3 streams. All right, does the limper go with it? It is a big stack. Wow. Oh, man, if this is aces, we're going to have to play short stacks. It isn't aces, it's queens, and they don't hit the queen yet. Ace on the turn. Oh, baby, what a stack. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, what a stack. We are 4th out of 513 players. Holy macaroni. Oh, wow. Please don't have a 3. If they've got an overpair, they've kind of got a call. No. I did that because I had half a feeling they might have an overpair. Check that out, man. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. Right, got to remember, stay away from the other big stacks unless we have something like kings. And don't bluff the donks. This is the lessons we've learned recently. All right, gonna go make a decaf tea. See you at 5. Woo! Knockout nines, GG. Choose the blinds. Ah, we did dodge the nines curse. Yeah, thanks, Little. Holy smoke. It was a nice moment to have a break. That was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? To win that hand. Kings versus Queens. Queens trying to trap as well. Trap themselves. We have over twice the chips of anyone else at the table now, and we're in position of the 2 nearest big stacks. That's all good news. The bounty builder is the first one to kick back off in 10 seconds. We're doing all right here as well, just quietly, from 10,000 to 27. Not sure when late registration is going to end. We can see that when it starts. Half an hour, so still a while to go yet. We won't be playing that. Same with this power path. Let's see how long late registration is. Might as well go back here for a second. Whoa. $23 minutes. So similar length of time, slightly less time here. So 25 past. 25 past for this one, half past for the other one. Just gone half past. Do we get to defend with King 7 suited in the power path? Step 4 satellite, the $10. Well, we might just get to see the flop for free. We do, versus one limper. And we hit the flush draw. And we got an overcard. Tania has opted to see flops a lot more. It's quite hard to get it to fold anything, unfortunately. Oh, we're going to donk off our chips by mistake here. It's starting to feel like it. Oh dear. Maybe I could have worked that out. I must admit, I wasn't thinking enough about the turn and the river raises there. I'm completely confident in the flop raise. We obviously got a bit unlucky. We were actually ahead all the way until the river. What was I trying to get to fold on the river? What was I trying to get to fold? An ace-high flush draw? A king-high better kicker flush draw? Like a 9? Were they really going to fold the 9 on the river? For that amount as well? They had the chips to cover us is the problem. We weren't really hurting their stack with that raise. And we know that they're a caller. They're a bit of a call station. I was thinking something like ace-high flush draw, but the fact that that's the only hand on reflection that I think we get to fold there, I think makes it a bad raise. So the river raise was really bad. The turn raise is interesting. We were actually ahead. There was a chance that was the case. And we still could have hit on the river. So the turn raise is really borderline. That could have been okay. But the river raise is really poor. I've got to learn. how to shift gears and maybe try and take my time a little bit on some decisions as well. It always feels like you've got to take about the same amount of time online. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Anyway, bottom line, now that we've reviewed that, is that we've got to play short stacks. Only one double up to be fairly close to back where we were. And we, in fact, take the blinds there, which helps significantly. So, no problem. Up here, we have King, Queen in the big blind. This is really close. They're just slightly too big. If they were more like 10 big blinds, I'm calling that. 15 just felt a bit much. I did say I'd avoid hands with a big stack. I could call. Yeah, no, it's definitely a call. Right, yes. So no, I'm avoiding like trying to ramp up. Oh, wrong colors. Imagine if they were the diamonds. I'm avoiding trying to like bloat pots up against the big stack, right? And like bluffing into the big stack as well. Something else I'm trying to avoid. That's a shame. I could have probably taken that at any point, but it wasn't that big of a. Yeah, it's fine. We did our job. We did what we set out to do, and even though that's going to lose us some pots like that, sometimes I think overall that's a better way to play against the big stacks in this situation. More than half the remaining players going to cash now. Aha, right. Queen Jack suited. Folds round. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. This would be a shove if this folds round as well. We can really hurt the big blind, which is good. 2 players sitting out. What? Oh, we're going to have to carefully pick our spots. That isn't quite right there. You gave me good love, but it's just not right. Not quite right. Some weird, obscure Paul Stanley solo album song in there somewhere. I guess this is an open. But again, we're not going to go too crazy. Can we call the small blind if he shoves? That's an interesting one. Well, they don't shove. They do go with us. Valza as well. This is why I like ace-10 so much more than ace-9. We've got a gut shot for the nuts. It's a horrible flop to c-bet. I think we just take the card for the nuts. Oh, and we hit! We hit the nuts. I'm gonna flick down here for a second. I'm sorry. Seems a shame to move away from a hand where we've got the nuts, but we're gonna try and blind steal by shoving all in with ace-4 suited. Tanya, who took our chips, does give us the blinds. Okay, back to the nuts. If they're drawing to a full house or the flush, I don't want to give it cheap, right? Yeah, we've both got the ace. Yeah, cool. If I'd had the 9 of clubs, I was free rolling that. World's tiniest profit off that last hand. Splitting the blinds and antes. And poker dictates that we have to go again. Do we get it this time? Yes! Love that. Love that. Thank you, Cringer. I was talking about Cringer earlier. That's weird. Good old He-Man. That was literally my favorite show as a kid. What a show. What a show. Original He-Man. So many bad remakes since. Original He-Man was amazing. There was like new He-Man where he had a ponytail and was skinny relative to original He-Man in the early 90s. And then 10 years later, they did one that was pretty good except for the Prince Adam, instead of being like a timid, grown adult man who was otherwise a sympathetic character, was like this whingy teenage brat. Like, I can understand them making him a bit more kid-like to try and appeal to kids, but he was a horrible character. Nobody wanted to be Prince Adam. And then they might have tried a reboot since that hasn't gone down well. Of course, the classic film many of us like. Pocket tens. This is it, isn't it? No matter what. Yeah. Early min raise, which of course is scary. Pretty sure this is Bembo Baggins from Blood Bowl out to get me. But yeah, no doubt about it. This is the time to try and double up back to where we were. And if we don't, we don't. And if they've got an overpair bigger, they've got an overpair bigger. Are they really going to fold? Oh man, if they fold, I'm so happy. If they fold, I'm so happy. Wow. Okay. Couple of K chips for free. Absolutely incredible. All right. I should throw 200 chips in there. And we hit a pair. Very small raise, so we're definitely priced to stay in. Tanya's been very unaggressive, so this is a bit scary. We don't improve. $400 again. Flip me. Just eating all of what I won with the tens. Ah, gosh. There's a rule of thumb that you have to call if you've got 10 to 1. There's always like at least a 10% chance someone's bluffing. We beat a bluff. We beat a flush draw bluff. Ace queen. Oh, wow. Okay. So I tell you what, she was bluffing on the flop. She was actually, so she does have it in her. That's good to know. She was bluffing on the flop. And this is definitely a shove. This could be the end of us. We don't have 10s this time, that's for sure. What is nice is that the big blind can't call us without being crippled if they lose. So they will think twice, and they do fold. Okay. Okay. Gosh, Tanya is playing some weird hands that's blowing my mind. Gunshot! Wow, brutal. Pocket fours over here. Yeah, this is just a set mine with both really big stacks. If we hit the set, it could be insanely good. And if we don't, we can just easily walk away. From the troubles in my life. Oh, I haven't got the best throat today. I shouldn't be trying to sing. Trying to soothe it with hot drinks. Okay. Does that mean they've got a pocket pair and they're not too happy with it? Or a king? Or are they slow playing? Should we ask the question? Wow. Love it. They could have easily had a better pocket pair than us there that they've given up. Because they did not like ace 9-9. All right, last 10 minutes has been all right. Since we donked away chips on the power path, step 4, satellite. All 3 tables have gone okay since. Bit of action over here. Ace Jack holds. Scary turn card for them. Oh, into us having pocket eights. And the only stack bigger than ours gets out of the way. Also got threes here. Sorry, that player seems to be AFK on the other table where we got the eights, so... I could have folded that. But... pretty happy with going in. Let's just quickly see if the eights take the blinds. Dennis Elbow calls with ace-king. And hits a straight. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a little unlucky. Never mind. Back to the threes. There has been a shove. I think we can call. Weirdly, I think we can call this. We don't hit a three. Boo earns. Oh, dear. Jack of spades is a really bad card as well. The eight's fine. Yeah, ace king is good. Trying to win a hand here. Oh, baby. Absolutely amazing. Oh, gosh, I was not sure about that bet. Sorry, we've also raised king queen and had a million gazillion calls. We've got a gut shot and overs. I'm not going to c-bet, but we're not necessarily going away. Okay, I think we can go away now. Oh, thanks, Stick. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. $3 a.m., 4 a.m., so you don't get to say, hey, live. Yeah, fair play. Gosh, where are you then? Oh, yeah, you're just, I'm going to go with Australia. Could be New Zealand. I don't know the time zones quite that accurately, but it's going to be one of those realistically. Yeah, cool, man. Sorry that my live times aren't good for you, but amazing you've been enjoying the YouTubes. Thank you, mate. Uh, 6 minutes to go to late registration in the Power Path Step 4. Evening, Jay Bowser. Great to see you, man. Yeah, okay. We got close but got knocked out a couple. And then this one's gone well from the start. We're fairly close to the cash now, and we're fairly big stacked. We were up to 50,000 nearly, but we just lost a few with pocket threes against ace king and pocket fours, which is fair enough. And then we're also trying to use one of our $10 tickets, but we're about even there. Blinds are really big in this one. We are nearly doubled up in this one, but blinds have got pretty big here too. We got an M of over 10 though for now, so we're not going too crazy just yet. Gosh, fold round would be super nice. He has not raised too many hands either, and he does raise this one. Okay. Nine eight suited. That's more interesting. That's more interesting. Ooh, is this a shove? Is this a shove? Yes. Uh-oh. She's finally got us. No, she's got... Wow, we've hit as well. We just need to dodge a queen. No queen yet. Queen! Oh my goodness. Miracle queen on the river. We had 2 pair. And she hits the miracle queen on the river to knock us out the $10. Well, I tell you what. We did the right thing. It didn't work out. Let's try over here as well. We do at least get the fold on this one. We'd have been okay had we lost that one, but nice to take the blinds at least. I guess I'll just focus on these two for now. That seems like a good plan to me. Getting weirdly interesting odds here to call, but not with this hand, sadly, huh? King 9 and Ace King. 4 for the straight for us that we would have had. No. Ace King takes it down. Fair play. It's nice not having the pressure of bounties. We've played so many bounty tournaments the last couple of days, which has been amazingly fun, and we've had a crazy success at getting the bounties, so I shouldn't complain, but like having to concentrate on the stack sizes that much is work, man. Yeah, this might be a top-up. Yeah, we're getting good odds. We got a half-decent hand. Yeah, let's check this out. It's very unlikely Raphael raises with a player all in. I mean, he's really got it if he does, right? There's no way he should be raising otherwise. And we hit a gut shot and bottom pair. In the meantime, sorry, let's actually go over here with Ace Queen. We'll come back to the Jack 8. It's been a small raise in position on the Jack 8. Oh, yes! Yes, 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 yes. All right, that's it then, isn't it? Let's just see what they've got. No, they fold. Okay. I thought they were going all the way with us there. You can go your own way. Yep, ace 10 is good. Oh, we had the other hand beat as well. What was the other hand? The hand that was all in was pocket twos. Yeah, I'm not sure. No. I swore that we wouldn't try and bluff people off, right? So even though we could have tried to get the ace 10 to fold, I'm actually really glad that we just checked that one down. Gosh, the players are really trying to hang in for the cash in this tournament. It is the player count is hardly going down at all. We've got just under 90 players to lose. If anything, I need to concentrate on this table a bit more. We have got a nice stack, which is good. 10 minutes to go till late registration ends. Ah, Singapore stick. Nice. Nice. Singapore. That makes sense also. Been hearing loads about Singapore recently for some reason. Oh, crud. Well, it was a nice tournament. It's been fun to play. But the poker gods have decided it's time for us to lose. I actually really don't know if this is a call or not. Gosh, I hate nines so much. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nines lost us 1,500. I think I would have called against the fives. I think we had that lined up perfectly. We were going to call and dominate the fives, and we got out the way of the queens. Probably. It's impossible to say for sure. I think we've got to go with this. They raised us last time as well. They call with Queen 10 when we hit the ace. Nice. Nice. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Weird play for quite a tight player that. They'd been tight enough that I thought they could get away from their raise there. But apparently not, which is a bit scary. even the tight players can't fold Queen 10. Ah, shtick, yeah, fair play, man. Fair play. Is it just PokerStars that's banned through interest? Or is it all online poker? It amazes me how many modern states ban online poker. Yeah, Distorter, yeah. I guess we can just be happy that we eventually waited until the odds were in our favor, and she beat us anyway. So, you know, totally fair enough. That's poker right. But we did the right thing, and we picked our moment, and we picked the right moment. So 12th out of 86 now. I am looking forward to late registration ending in this one. This has suddenly got really interesting. What's the player sitting out got? 9,000. Nearly a starting stack. That's a lot of chips to be sitting out with. Maybe it just became bedtime. King's Hold versus Ace-7. And the tiny stack continues. Great to see it, by the way, Distorter. Good evening, good evening. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Tiredness just kicked in. No. Half an hour till break. I'll just have a half-hour nap. Has been a really long day. Doing house stuff with my brother-in-law. And then tried to put a baby gate up. Kind of messed that one up a bit by myself. Need to slightly redo it tomorrow. And then had a parents' evening, like not like a reflective one like most are, but an introductory one. This is interesting, is it? Yeah, well, it is in that I probably will raise it if it folds around to us, but I also don't particularly like it. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually pretty happy to just get out of that. Again, we'll try and pick a better spot, right? 60 players to go until the cash. We get a lion in the morning at least. Kings versus Jacks. No diamond. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The River Jack. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. And unfortunately for us, that puts an even stack on our left, which isn't really what we want. Can we get move tables, please? T.O. Move tables, please. We've been sat here for 110 hands with some of these players. Dodged well. Thank you, Dr. Hellboy. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, pretty delighted with the dodge, really. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a check shove. This is a check shove. It's a shame the 2 isn't a 3. This really would be good. I've not quite put him all in. That's awkward. I see the other streamers do this all the time. I don't know how they manage it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Wow, brutal. We hit our flush and lose. Oh, well. Try again. I mean, you see the kind of hand he was playing. The check shove was going to work a lot of the time there. What wasn't likely a lot of the time was for us to have so few outs. Normally we got much better odds than that. Oops. What are they limping with? Can they afford to go all in? Go on. I think this is a good shove. I honestly expect that we're ahead. Not for sure, but I think there's a good chance we're ahead here. It's a really weird limp. Fold. Amazing. Amazing. That's a huge pot to take for just nothing. Okay, minute and a half to go. Yeah, flush and lost. Deary me. Less than 40 players to go on the other table. I feel like suddenly it has started to lose players. It's not like the blinds have suddenly gone absolutely crazy. But for whatever reason, the player count is ticking down now. Maybe it's just a perception thing. All online poker, yeah, yeah. You need to pay $150 to enter the casino. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Sorry, man. Yeah, honestly, Cluck Little, that's the problem, right? If the states were like, all gambling in all forms is banned, fair enough. You know, probably not fair enough because people should have the liberty to make choices, but far, far better than the current situation of, you know, that form of online gambling that we can't regulate and tax very easily. Well, that's banned, and where the money can go out the country. But the forms of gambling where there's no skill involved and we can tax super easily and just rips off the poor, that gambling's allowed in the name of morals. Get out of here. Get the flip out of here. Oh, okay. Late registration's done. So, 24 tickets and money down to 29th, although 29th is like 44 cents, so forget that. Let's have a look at the next prize after 29th. Yeah, $3.30 for a 28th. So let's call it 28th. So 28th is the min, and really we want to be 24th. But currently we're 34th out of 93, so a long way to go. It's a big ask. But we can certainly fight for it. We're in a position to fight for it. In the meantime, over here, 30 players to go till we make the cash. But if an amazing situation comes up, we want to risk it all to get chips because we want to go deep in this one. It's not a satellite, unlike the other one where we just want to survive. Yeah, stick for sure. For sure. You can't start by losing 150. That's so bonkers. Oh, glass point, no way. Oh, bless you, that's nice. I think we have a look at this. We're getting very, very nice odds, and it's the kind of weird hand that is terrible, but can occasionally get very, very good. It is, Dr. Hellboy. It is. That's exactly how you do it. No, yeah, no, I'm glad you shared, Glass Boy. It's not often you get to tell a story like that. All right, let's have a look. Well, proceed with caution. I think being four-handed, I don't want to bet this out, but we certainly want to try and not go away if at all possible. And actually, we could just go in with the two shorter stacks, but the big... Maybe I could have bet this out because... Oh, okay, the big stack's bet. Okay, very, very, very glad we're just in this like this now. Could pick up a straight draw to go with it, or a pair. No, and it's a 9. Okay. That was about as bad as that card could have got. Pairing the board. Because now there's potential full houses out there. There's potential bigger flushes. There's potential full houses. Right. Well, two of the players can only call, right? This bet anyway. They can't re-raise us. Not insta-calling is a good sign. So we've got fold, and a player thinking about it. I think surely we have to have won this then. No. Oh my goodness, no. They were just hopefully multi-tabling. Let's presume they weren't slow rolling. They had the bigger flush. They can't possibly have been thinking they were losing that. Like, you never ever fold that in a million years, right? We do lose to the bigger flush. We knew that was a risk. But we weren't folding anyway. If they had a better hand than us, they were putting that in anyway. So we might as well put that in, I think. Try and get a worse hand to call. I was big blind. I might call here because I could sandwich Ice Mallory, but Raphael will be folding before us. Okay. Okay, that's a raise now. Sorry, I got a real decision on the other table as well. I think it's a fold. I think it's a fold on the other table. Nice, nice. Okay, well that definitely makes up for some of what went before it. Straight into another playable hand on the button again. There is only 20 players to go until the cash here, so I don't want to be going too crazy, but we can get it all in with the big blind fairly comfortably at least. Iceman Laurie has been pretty tight. What I don't want is the big blind to shove and Iceman Laurie to raise. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. So we're fine to call. Whatever Iceman Laurie does, fold or call-wise, we're fine to call. What we don't want is Iceman Laurie to isolate. It's not absolutely disastrous to lose 1,600, but it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, it just calls. We call as well. And not a particularly good flop yet. An ace would still be good. A heart would be very interesting. There's some idiot straights we could hit. Okay, it is an ace. It's unfortunately a club. Are they slow rolling us again? I don't think they check with a worse hand here. I think they're really thinking about this. We don't definitely have gun beaten. I really hope we do, but we don't definitely have gun beaten. And he could certainly have outs. There's a lot of outs he could have. Calls with a better 8. Okay, we split. We split. Bit of a miracle 10 for us on the river. I really feel like he's slow rolling. Like, I can't believe he'd consider folding that. Like, it's absolutely beyond belief that he'd consider folding that. I think he's slow rolling us. I don't care. I'm not the kind of person that takes it personally like some people do. I really don't care. But I can't possibly believe he was considering folding that or the previous flush. But he might be multi-tabling a lot of tables. That's the other possibility. But it's weird coincidence that the 2 times he's had a monster against our good hand, he's taken so long to decide on an unfoldable hand. Thank the heavens for a miracle split, hey? We'd have still had a vaguely playable short stack. We could certainly have tried to crawl into the cash still. As it is, we're good. We're good. We made some good chips there. We're like splitting that pot, like making some chips from the other player. We made some good chips there. Really good, in fact. Queens beat 10s. Queens beat 10s, and the natural order of things is restored. Wow, what a weird 10 minutes we've had. Go have a look down here for a minute. I kind of lost track of where we're at. We got ace 8 suited in the big blind, so that's good timing. We're currently 42nd out of 77, and that's it. We're trying to get the top 28. Okay. So, and we've got an M of 7 and a bit. So we're not quite desperate yet, but we're starting to get there. The razor here has been pretty loose aggressive. Okay. Yep, that's fair enough. Yeah, there really is Cluck Little. There really is. Really, yeah, the Sunday Storm guy was sub 4K, but he did river a set versus an overpair, but yes, you got to be in it to win it. Fair play. And it was unlucky his jacks ran into kings, to be fair. Yeah, distort, exactly. That's the plan over here, isn't it? That's how they get you here. Oh, we've actually moved tables on the other tournament. Finally. Let's have a look at the new table. And one of the reasons why I've come back is 7 players to go to the cash. Be nice to see it in. I think we're under the gun. Nice easy fold. 5 players to go to the cash. There must be some tiny stacks out there as well, though they will be desperately trying to cling on now. What a tournament this has been. Absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, of course, there's more than 100 players, so I can't see said tiny stacks. We do have one at this table, 6,700. Pretty darn tiny at this point. It is more than starting stack, but this tournament has been running a while. Nearly 3 hours. Starting stack not quite cutting the mustard anymore. Blinds up next hand on the other table. We're currently the button. 6-4 here. Let's stick with that. It's more interesting than our hand on the other table. But we do need to go a bit crazy on the other table once the blinds are up. We are really getting short stack compared to the blinds and antes now, especially with that increase, and it's not a small increase at that. Bubble time, baby. Yep, pretty happy to see a flop with this. The 5 was good. And you take that, sir. You take that. Oh, is it not hand for hand despite the bubble symbols? 2 players to go. Must be hand for hand now. We got an M of 5.5 on the other table. I'm still going to fold. Still folding for now. Oh, this is interesting. I guess players now hand for hand. Okay. Interesting. Cool. We take it and we wait. Once we've made the cash here, we'll go and have a look at the other table because we're going to have to make a play real soon, particularly once the blinds have gone through us. Then we're going to have to go absolutely crazy. And the blinds are going up soon as well. Getting reasonably close to the point where half the players get paid, but we are well in the wrong half of that. We need to make something happen. One of the tables having a particularly long hand, understandably. There are many, many tables in this tournament. As much as I want to show us hit the cash there, I guess I can flick back once it starts, right? I just love when the chips drop. Oh, surely that's it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, we did literally lose one player as well. On all the tables, that's crazy. We lost one player to get down to 247. We've done it, baby. We've made the cash. And we're above average chip stack as well, so that's exciting times. Right. Oh, they folded round. Unbelievable timing, because with the ace-10, we were going for that. We will be going for this if this folds around as well. Maybe even if it gets to the button. Oh, this guy's been so aggressive. Flip. What a decision. What a decision. We're going to opt for trying to blind steal. Okay, blinds up next hand as well, actually. Yes, let's definitely fold this one. Blinds up next hand. I'll just make sure blinds go up next hand. Oh, right. Pocket three's over here, and we can play now. We can really play now. No more worried about clashing with another big stack and getting knocked out before the cash. Which is good, because we get 3-bet by a big stack. Let's go find a 3. We do not find a 3. All right, back over here, because we are just trying to pick our moment to try and find a double up. The Whoeware, how's it going, man? Great to have you here. Yeah, I do get asked occasionally, and oh, okay, sorry, this is our moment. This is our big moment. We have an ace. It is only ace-2 offsuit. It is the worst possible ace, arguably. Maybe ace-6 is worse. But yeah, we are so desperate. The blinds are so big. We are absolutely hoping to get all folds. The button folds. We are the cutoff. The button folds. Small blind is having a think, and they've got the stack to call us, sadly, as well, if they decide to. Would love a fold. They do fold. We get the blinds. We are very happy. We are very happy. I love Blood Bowl still, Whoeware, and I don't absolutely hate Blood Bowl 3 anymore, but it doesn't desperately interest me. I want more teams in it. I want my games to matter. Like the ranking system where you could just build your team whilst losing games, doesn't motivate me to play. I'm not saying I'll never ever come back. It's a very watchable game now. I watch other people stream it, and it is like it's good that the Chalice has got going and they fixed a load of bugs. So fair play. It's on the right path. But I'm super into my poker now. I'm really, really like it forced me over to poker, and that was a shame. But actually now I'm really enjoying the poker. So I think I'm going to give this my focus for now and just play a bit of Fumble off stream mainly, and a bit of tabletop, obviously off stream. So maybe one day, but it's not in the near future. My apologies. But thank you for asking, man. Thank you for asking. I hope you enjoy Blood Bowl 3. And hopefully I'll see you in other people's streams that we can watch together. Okay, under the gun fold. See what we get in the big blind next hand. We are way down in the chip rankings in this tournament, 42nd out of 54, but we've managed to just win enough to keep us going for now. We're actually getting hurt by the blinds in the other tournament. There's a 2,000 every round at the moment. Starting to put a little dent in our stack. Ace 4 dominated. Could split. Does not split. Does split. What do I know? Of course it does, because the queen's higher than the jack. Right. Wow. Pocket fours. We've just seen Gene raise ace jack, but they fold this one. Purse snatch has been very aggressive. The problem with defending pocket fours with an all-in call, even against a player that's been this aggressive, is it's very hard to be dominating anything. We're accepting that most of the time we're just a minor favorite. We are getting crazy good odds, and we are really, really short stacked. I suspect I'm making a mistake here. Well, that's a funny one. We are out. We did have the best hand, but it was a weird one because we were against 5-6 suited. I did not expect that. Yeah, oh, it's so hard to say. Debatably, I should have, because we were in for our big blind as well, right? Like, so we were already in for quite a bit in that one. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's debatably, it might have been marginally better to wait and try and get people to fold to give us the blinds, but there is no guarantee that that works, especially with the shorter stack that we had. And actually, we were calling a very, very aggressive player, as we saw from the crazy hand they had there. And we were the big blind, so we already had chips in, and we were getting really good pot odds. So actually, I'm pretty cool with that pocket fours call. It didn't work out this time. It would have done another day, and it would have got us actually competitive in that tournament. We were struggling. Cool. Okay, so all our focus now, and we actually are getting somewhat short stacked. We have dropped below the average stack for the first time in a very, very, very long time here. That's not to say we're desperate to play. We've got an M of over 10. Break in 2 minutes, man. That's been a quick hour. Let me tell you what the next payout is, and maybe the one after that. Did it say in the top right? No. No. So for an extra 88 cents, we need to make 191st. Never as important as the first one. The first one's always the big jump until much, much later on. The next pay bracket that goes up more than just making that money, that first initial money, is getting 11th. Going from the payout at 13th to the payout at 11th. That's how far you'd have to get into this. We're certainly not desperate compared to the other players in this tournament yet, but we're also not comfortable. We're somewhere right in the middle where we need to be picking our moments and playing to try and stay on top of the curve, but we don't have to go crazy to do so. If we have to get blinded down a little bit more because we get absolute trash to wait for a better moment, so be it. If we get an opportunity to go for a decent double up, absolutely so be that. And there's break. What am I even doing this break? I don't know. I don't know. Sadly, Glassboy, I've not heard anything about goblins. The next faction that it came out today, sorry, is Necro, and we don't know the faction after that. Yeah, I am enjoying the new rule set on Fumble and Tabletop for sure. Really enjoying the new rule set. No, I don't think so, Jay Vaza. It'd be a bit weird for them to release just one stunty race for a season and to have the season's race be stunties, right? So I don't know if they'll ever do that. I'm not saying they'll never bring out stunties, but they might do it a different way. Who knows? But I think we'll get all the tier 1-ish teams before we... Well, I could be completely wrong. They could prove me totally wrong and just release gnomes next season, right? But I would guess we'll get all the tier 1-ish teams first. Right, I need to go and take this break or I'm not going to take it, but I don't even know what I'm doing with it. Hopefully no. Who I'll just get some water, I guess. Yeah, good old OWOB. Really enjoying having that back. Making the money tonight. Really, really nice. Even if we haven't qualified any satellites tonight, so be it, right? You can't always do that. Even if we end up a little bit down tonight, and to be honest, I think we're down like $1. Like, basically nothing. Oh, that was weird. I had a chest to open and then it bugged out. Yep, bugged out again. Never mind. Come back to that another time. I think it's $3. It's always $3. Big blind next hand. Folded round. Please do that again. Is there any short stacks? 15,000, 20,000? Gosh, 20,000 isn't very short compared to us, is it? 15 would hurt a lot. This might have to be a 3-bet shove, you know. I think this is a 3-bet shove. Does fold round again. I asked and I got it. I'll take it. I'll take it. There'd have to be a limper for us to top this up, which is very unlikely, but it could happen. 6-3 offsuit. No, with that fold round, we can take our time, which is nice. 8 players to go until that 88 cents prize increase. Yeah, baby. Nice to be in the final 200. Final 200 of what? 1,346. Not bad. Not bad. Top prize, by the way. $388. Be absolutely amazed if we make that. But you got to be in it to win it. Oh, Badger, baby. That time again. It's crazy how fast it comes. 65 months, my man. Thank you, sir. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Really nice to have you here. 65. Holy wow. Just wow. Be 5.5 years next month. 5.5 years. Crazy. Oh, I'm in a good headspace, you know. This could be over soon. I could be going to bed, but right now, oh gosh, this is a little raise actually. It's all been incredibly tight. The good thing is that it's not like people could shove us in here, right? But it's not an obvious shove. It's always a bit horrible when it's a really, really comfortable all-in after your bet. But that's not the case here. It's a bit of an overshove to shove us. And yeah, indeed, we don't get shoved. And we hit top pair. So this is it, right? If they just did that with either a better 10 or an overpair, we're going to be drawing thin to try and outdraw. But this is our moment. Geronimo! Ace Queen. Heart draw now. Hits the heart. Well, I tell you what, we got it right. We got it right. We got a huge amount of chips in on that flop. And we got it in miles best. But sometimes poker be this way. We made the cash, though, for once. And we did make that extra 88 cents. We came 187th. 191 was the bracket there. I'm not quite done yet. I haven't played any spin and goes. Not quite sure how many I want to play. Somewhat depends how we do and what the prizes are. Ow! Mitch just clawed my leg. Something good? Okay, $20 is interesting. Oh, no, it doesn't The reason why $20 is interesting, sorry, is that as a prize, it's the worst prize, right? So in some ways it's bad, but it's also interesting because, oh my goodness, we'd have won this. It's also interesting. They've been so aggressive. Oh, gosh, they've had a hand every single time. Sorry, oh, split? No split. I keep trying to say, if you get 3 20s in a row, it's the most difficult part of the spin around the world. No. Okay, so this is going to be our last one. We'll try and win this $30. I'm not going to play all night until we get 3. Three 20s in a row. But if we'd hit 3 20s there, we might have played on until you get a shot at some prizes, right? Some bonus prizes if you fill certain requirements. And by far the hardest one is getting 3 20s in a row. It's bugging me out that this chest won't open. So this is it. Last tournament of the night. Pocket 8s. That's going to have to do. That's going to have to do. Snap called by Ace King. And they hit the king. No, it wasn't to be. We don't even have a heart draw. We wouldn't have hit it anyway. All right. We gave it a go. I think we played some good poker tonight. I'm really, really happy with that. That was a very fun session. We made the cash in a tournament. We got bad beat out, so be it. We nearly qualified some satellites. We got bad beat out of most of those, if not all. And just minorly bad beat out of the spin and go there. But yeah, it's been really, really good. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm really encouraged from how these have gone. I think if we keep playing like this, we're going to have some good times ahead. So let's just keep practicing, keep doing our best. Tomorrow, so I work Wednesday nights like normal. Thursday night's always my evening with Mrs. Retless. Friday, my apologies, I'm seeing one of my mates to play Star Wars Unlimited. So Saturday and Sunday should be good. Saturday and Sunday, trying to poker both nights. I'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Let's give somebody a raid. Stay lucky, YouTube. Woo!